There we go. How we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to another episode. Getting jiggly. Oh, we're going on our 12th hour. So I did the math. It is technically going to be 12 hours today and give or take 12 hours tomorrow because the final game we're playing is Tiny Epic Dungeons and that could take a while. But we are still doing what?
We're still supporting the niños
By
Extra Life.
No, by playing juegos.
Oh, by playing juegos.
That's the model. Play games, heal kids.
Yeah, we're still playing
It's only
games
camiseta.
to help kids.
Sí. Play games, heal kids.
Children's Miracle Network.
Children's Miracle
Hospitals.
Oh, I don't. Hang on. Where's mine?
Here.
Oh, mine's on me. Mine's on my sleeve. There. So of course we are. This episode or this particular segment is brought to you by the letter F for Floodgate Games. Floodgate Games. So Floodgate Games gave us a copy of Sagrada and the Glory expansion to play for you guys. And we didn't know if it was going to get here in time. There were some shipping issues. So I bought my own copy off of Amazon, plus all the expansions, because I'm a glutton for punishment. We've told people this before. If you're a publisher and you want to make money, send Will a preview copy because he's going to buy everything. Star Realms, I'm still buying all the expansions. Don't know why. I probably could have asked them to send me some more of the expansions. No, I just went out and bought them all. Sagrada, same thing. It's like, oh, they're going to send me Sagrada and Glory so I can play it on the channel for you guys. But it's like, just get the passion in the other expansion too. Why not? Why not? So we are going to play with the Glory expansion, which is the newest expansion. We've never played Sagrada. So this is going to be interesting because not only have we never played Sagrada, now we're adding an expansion right from the get. Now, from what I understand, I don't think there's a way to integrate all the expansions at once. David says, pretty blue shirt. That's the one from 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, that was my first one.
Yeah, this I think was last year, right? Or was this the year before that? Dude, there were years on them. I like this one. This was one of my favorite. And then the one for this year, Audrey I got it in an Audrey size.
Audrey size.
Game is so shiny looking. Oh yeah, I want to eat all the dice.
I want to see.
There you go. These are the dice that we're not using. So that is one change in the Glory expansion. You have to take out a bunch of dice.
They look like gummies.
They look like gummies. Oh yeah, you guys can't see them. I haven't flipped over the camera yet. But yeah, I don't know if you can play all of them. I bet you could house rule it by basically just taking one objective card from each of the expansions and putting them out. But we'll go ahead and go over how to play Sagrada. And of course, if you hang around for the stream, you got a chance of winning a copy. If you are donating to Extra Life, use one of our incentives, you will also be able to win a copy. Let's get that camera flipped over. There we go. We are set up for a, well, this isn't going to quite work. Let's see here. Okay. Now we're set up for a 2-player game of Sagrada. And why is that?
Because there are 2 players in this game.
There are 2 stained glass makers.
Stained glass.
Because we're making stained glass. All right. So one thing we do want the chat to decide. We're going to let you guys decide our fate, as it would be. We'll let you guys choose our I guess our stained glass that we're going to build. So for me, and you guys can just look at them. So we'll label them. So here we've got Audrey's got a level 4 here. She's got a, oh, you can't see them. Oh, here, we'll put them on top of your board for a minute. So here, that way you guys can know. And then I've got a level 4 into level 3. We have level 5s in the back. We're not that brave. Now, if somebody were to make a small donation to a charity, we may play the level 5s. I don't know what that small donation is. I would have to say, you know, whatever chat thinks would be fair for a small donation. We may switch over to 5. Maybe that's what it is. It's $10
per dot.
Per dot. No, so that's a $50 donation. No, I'm not going to do that to anybody. But yeah, we're going to play the 4 or the 3. But truthfully, yeah, if somebody makes a decent donation and say you got to play the 5, we're playing the 5s. So in Sagrada, what you're trying to do is you're going to be drafting dice out of this fancy smancy bag and these dice look like candy, kind of like a Zool. They got all these games with this candy-looking stuff that people want to eat. But you can be drafting the dice to try to complete the objectives that are up here and your board, which is limiting certain objectives. So in this case, our objectives is column of variety. That means to have 3 points for columns with no repeat colors. And of course, the gray counts as a new color. This one's row. You get 6 points for each row with no repeat colors. The new objective for the Strife Dice is that all dice are gray at night, which is 3 points per column with 1 or more gray dice. So every time in a column you have a gray dice, you'll get points for that. Then we've added the new, what are they calling these things? Pioneer objective cards. So the Pioneer objective cards are kind of like a versus objective cards. So normally the versus objective cards have a little cup right here, right? And that cup is basically showing that it's versus. Not everybody can score it. It's the first one that obtains it. These are very similar. So we have Pioneer, first to have 3 dice of 3 different colors each. This one is the first one to have 3 of a color in 1 row. And this one here is the first to get a 9-by window. All right. So that's what we're trying to achieve. Now, the limitations are, one, there is a strife limitation, which I'm going to tell you I cheated. I picked the easy limitation. Don't at me. But basically this is just saying that the gray dice can be placed on the color squares. I figured for a first game, probably best to have that. But there are other, limitations that you can randomly draw to add to your game. The only other restriction is that you cannot have 2 colors beside each other, and you cannot have 2 numbers beside each other. That is, a no-no. You can't have that. Can't do it. Adios.
Never ever? I mean, that's a
never
rule?
ever. Never ever. All right. So what we'll do is, based on the board we pick, we will get, or based on the board that chat picks, I guess, for us, we get a number of these little special handy dandy tokens. We also have these 2 new objective cards. We already have our 1 private objective. We're not very private about our objectives ever in any game we play. But we have these 2 new private objectives that we can choose to keep or discard. After we choose our board, we can choose if we want to keep or discard. If we keep them, we get 1 more of these fancy smancy tokens per card we keep. Awesome! Awesome! What was that? It's a donation, $5 donation from Joseph again. Gracias, Joseph. So basically $5 for 5 pips. All right, so I guess I'm playing a 5. So here you guys go. You guys can pick my 5. It's either the top or the bottom. This oddly, they want you to win. So, they're probably going to choose the 3 for you. But if we decide to keep them, we get 1 more of these tokens. And you might ask yourself, what are those tokens for?
Will, what are those tokens for?
I set her up. I really did. I tried, guys. Those are so you can use these fancy smancy tools down here that do things. This fancy smancy tool, you get to swap a gray die and a non-gray die between your window and the public draft pool. So you take a gray from the draft pool and you swap it for a non-gray in here, and you have to obey the placement objectives. Running with pliers, never do that. Just as bad as running with scissors. After your first turn, immediately draft a die, but then you skip your second turn, meaning you don't get to draft a second time. And then glazing hammer, re-roll all dice in the draft pool. This may only be used on your second turn before drafting. The first person that decides to use a tool basically will spend 1 of their fancy smancy things. The second person will spend 2. The third person will spend 2. And it just keeps going like that. I'm trying to move this over a little bit so Audrey's cards can be in the window. See what I do there? So there we go. The drafting, I believe, is snake drafting. Let me double check the draft. Yeah, drafting is snake drafting. So there we go. All right, so we got to figure out which boards we're going to use. This is completely crooked. Honestly, this is the only reason, when I first started doing board games, I was like, I'm not going to be buying neoprene mats for every game. I'm not going to be buying, but then every time I have a game that's cards like this, I want a neoprene mat just because my OCD. Oh no, you can move it over here.
That's what you wanted me to do?
No, yeah, just so you have enough room. Just yeah, like that. Our crooked windows. But now, yeah, every game I want to have a neoprene mat or something that allows me to make this straight, and for no other reason is for the stream, because my OCD cannot stand looking at crooked cards when I'm watching my own gameplay or when I watch somebody else's. It's a pet peeve. All right, what do we got? Milton, hola papa. David, yes, start low levels. Okay, so he's saying Audrey should start with a 3. Both of the top cards look good, but that's a 4, not a 3. I'll donate $5 for you to start at 3. Oh, he's saying $5 to stay with the 3. I was just trying to make it easier. Someone can out-donate me if they want you to play a higher level. Yeah, Joseph donated for the easier level. Oh, okay. So he told us to play at 3s. Okay. So they're being nice. He says if somebody has to out-donate him in order for us to play the higher levels. And nobody in chat out-donated him, so I guess we will play with the 3s. We didn't want to go too easy for you guys, but I guess, you're going easy on us. Our brains are almost mush right now, so.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be fun because I do believe that I'm going to be drinking me some hard Mountain Dew for the last game for Tiny Epic Dungeon. All right, so there we go. So we slide this bad boy into our fancy schmancy player boards. Whoop.
Oops, my...
Yeah, this is for your 50. I don't know when and where you do the scoring. Oh, it's on the back. Oh, that's pretty. This whole game is pretty. It's so pretty.
So pretty.
You're so pretty. All right, so you get 3. I get 3. All right, now we got to decide if we're going to keep any of these. Man, this just, it does, guys. It does. Is there something on Etsy? That's what I need to know. Is there something on Etsy that basically you can put all these cards in and it holds them together? Are you able to stream BGA versions of games? They would be straight with pieces. Yes, were you here earlier when I said that we try not to stream TTS, Board Game Arena, so forth, because it's very hard with us. We both have laptops, not the best environment for, gaming. Plus, I like physical pieces. I don't know, for me, if I'm going to play a digital game, I get it if you don't got anybody around. Those are perfect. But for me, if I'm going to play a digital game, I have an Xbox with probably close to 600 games on it that I could be playing, right? I'm not going to play a board game that I have physically as a board game, right? Play with all the candy. Oh, so actually use candy for the game? Okay. All right, so I got to decide if I'm going to keep, are you going to keep your 2? You think you can complete them? If you don't complete them, you lose the points it's on. Pattern with 2 colors. Okay, so I need this pattern in 2 different colors. I think mine are pretty easy.
This one is a little bit more difficult than this one because I need 4 of the same color.
But there's it's 7
but
points.
7 points.
Your
I
choice.
try.
You gonna try both? So you get 2 extra. I get 2 extras. We like the extras. All right. So we're gonna do a draft. So now one thing did change in the drafting. I didn't mention this. Instead of drawing, we draw 4, I think, right? It changed in the expansion. Originally, for 2-player, you drew 5 dice. So it's 2 plus 1. With the expansion, or at least the Glory expansion, you only draw the 4. Now there are 4 of the Strife dice already in here, but you draw 4, and then you add 1 of the Strife dice each round. Now it says, so you draw the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it says you roll the 4. So here we go. We should do this, but then you can't see inside of it. Down there, they can't see the wonderful extra life logo. Up there, they can't. I guess Audrey's rolling again. We're rolling. There you go. We got to be able to see the extra life. There you go.
So we're gonna share those dice.
So you grab that, and roll. Yeah. So it's what's called snake, which means I take 1, you take 1, you take another 1, I take the last one. Right. Well, we still have to roll this to determine.
So this is one color. This is the other color. right? Because it says powder in 2 colors. So this is...
Alright, so those are our... Well, that doesn't work very well because the thing's a little bit too high for... There we go, I'm going to bring them down in here. We do need to decide who goes first, though, and how do we do that?
Oh, with our 20-sided extra life die for
Candy-looking
Children's
pieces.
Miracle Network.
Children's Miracle Network. I'm sorry, I'm distracted.
You're odd.
I am odd. Yes, I am odd. Okay.
Careful with your glass.
10, so that is even. That means odd that he gets to
And he
draft the
gets to
first die. Alright. And I think you have to place it immediately. Let me double check. Again, read 20 rule books in one evening. Yeah, 8 rule books.
So
I gotta read some more tonight.
I'm gonna make that here.
Okay, oh, one other thing. Dice placement. Every other die must be adjacent to a previously placed die, touching diagonally, different row and column, or orthogonally. So, every other die.
Must be
I'm trying to understand that. Anybody who's played Sagrada, is every other die meaning, okay, the first die you place can be anywhere, but then the second one has to be next to adjacent, and then the next one you draw can be anywhere. Every other die. First die, each player... Oh, because it's talking about in that drafting. So the first die has to be next to it. The second die has to be adjacent to the previously placed one. All right. Where's the drafting? Here we go. 10 rounds, beginning. Takes a turn clockwise. Select one die from the draft pool and place it in an open space in the window. Yep. So you do it immediately. So you draft and place immediately.
So I place it here?
Well, wherever you want to start. Yep. So it has to match either the number or the color or one of the white spots. While also trying to complete... Oh, I didn't even see what this is. Shades of red. Private sum of values on all red. Yeah. So it's meet there.
No, but if there is nothing here, I cannot place it.
Yeah, you can place something there as long as it meets the placement conditions.
So whatever I choose from here. See?
No, the placement conditions, remember, 2 reds can't be beside it, or 2 of the same color can't be, or 2 of the same number can't be. So example, you would never want to place a 5 here, 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 because there's a 5 there, right? Orthogonally, you don't want to have. Same with the blue. You wouldn't want to put a 4 blue there. All right, then we need shades of every color. First, have 3 dice of 3 different colors each. This is 3 of the kind. Okay, well, I'm going to take the red die. And I'll go ahead and put that in the... let me see what's in there. Gotta check to see what's in there. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put the 3 down there. And then I get to draw again. So I will take the purple die and put it there. I think I did that right. Hopefully we didn't mess up already. So you can either take the gray 3 or the gray 4.
But the gray is for any color?
Technically, yes, because we're using this thing. So you can put the gray on any color, or you can just put it on a number, or whatever. It counts as a separate color, though, for this unique requirement. Also, right here, 3 points per column. So you kind of want grays in every column.
But if I have red here, this
has to connect to the last die that you did. That's what it meant by every other one.
So at the end, what I need is the colors have to make this. Everything is going to be full, but the colors, I have to have this pattern. Mm-hmm. But everything is going to be...
You don't have to. To get the 7 points, you need this pattern somewhere on your board.
Yeah, but everything is going to be...
The biggest problem with that pattern and this pattern is then they make these 2 unavailable in those 2 particular ones. This is one that I haven't played yet or gotten yet, so I have no idea. Mainly why I wanted to, starting on the easier level, so I could go to better grasp on the rules when I can finally pick this one up. Yeah, we probably should have played twice tonight. So we should have probably just played the base game and then added Glory.
Yes, that is what I always think we should do with games with expansion.
I think we should just throw all the expansions in from the get and just... just see where we go. All right. So that was round 1. All right. So round numero 2. So we draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 gris. And roll. All right. So I get to go first this time. I forget what these did again. Oh, this allows me to switch out a gray. It's got a lot of purple. So purple. Purple's pretty. But I can't put that purple. 3 there. I'm going to take the purple 3. I'm going to put it right there because I'm trying to get. Well, that's not quite this pattern, but that's fine. That'll work. Sagrada Extreme Lunacy Edition. I played Sagrada and liked it, but starting with an expansion for first game is crazy. We've lost our minds. I mean, we're on hour 11 now, right? 11. If you count lunch, we're currently on hour 12. Going into 13. So you basically get to pick 2. So you kind of want to figure out which one you want to pick first, and then which one you want to pick second.
So it has to match the color or the number.
The color or the number.
And what if it is a blank one?
Blank can be anything you want it to be. But remember, you can't put the same color or number next to where you place the other one.
Okay.
All right, you get to pick another die. 12.5 hours. Oh yeah, it's 8:30 now. You're right. Tough for me, just watching. Tough for me, you play. Yeah, like having to remember. That's the main thing, is having to remember all the rules and of the different games and so forth. Audrey, she has no clue how I do it. She's like, how do you remember all this? I'm like, I just do. Mine. Oh no, this one's opposites. This one's pairs. Okay, so I can't quite do that. No, verde. Yeah, I'll do the. Oh no, it's got to touch this purple one that I just put. So I guess I'll do this one. Nope, can't put it there because I already had a 4.
So no numbers or colors can touch.
The same. So
See.
the same. All right. So you get to go first this time. 4 y 5. All right. I always keep forgetting the tools. The tools allow you to re-roll. I think these are going to come in more handy later when we need certain numbers. This one actually isn't very good for a 2-player game. Memorize the game rule and recall them. Superpower. This one I think isn't as good for a 2-player game because, I mean, it's good if you want to take both die. Like if you see what rolled, right? So it's your turn. So you see what rolled. And if you want 2 of those die right now, then you would activate this power, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna draw this and place it immediately.
Okay. I'll do amarillo. Then I get to take another one. That's I think blue. Yeah. All right, so I'll do this.
No, I could not place this one here, Amor.
Okay.
Because it's not touching anybody.
No, it can be orthogonally. What did you place? You placed the purple?
This one.
What did you place this? No, on the first die, you can place wherever you want. It's the every other die. The second die, you have to place adjacent. Yeah. It says every other, which is really worded in the way that they worded that. They honestly should reword that somehow. Yeah. Really, yeah, it really just doesn't. It just says every other die must be adjacent to the previous one. It doesn't say every die. It says every other, which makes me think every other, not this one, but that one, but not this one, but that one.
Like per round.
Yeah,
Per
round.
turn.
Per turn. Yeah, your first die sets where you're going to set for the round, and second one goes off of that. All right. So I get to go first this time. There isn't a first player marker here. Let's make it easier for us. We don't forget. All right. So cuatro y uno. And normally I think the person rolling is the first player. It makes it easier.
I'll bring them here in the middle, see? So people can see.
People can see. All right, so we got... Ooh.
You go first.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Muy bien. Sí, tú. Es loco. Loco en cabeza. I'm going to go ahead and spin one of my gems, running with pliers. I'm going to take... Oh, no, never mind. Those are both sixes. That would not work. That would be an invalid move.
Here I have to place a gray. I don't get the grays one.
No.
Sorry.
The grays are the old board's colors. They have nothing to do with the gray dice. That had nothing to do with the gray dice. The grays have always been
But it still
on the
has
boards.
to match the number?
It's to show that these are number things, so they have to match the number. It has nothing to do with the gray dice. The gray dice don't go in the gray holes. Well, they can if they match the number. No, that's fine. I'll do that. I'll run with pliers. I'm going to take this one and this one. So that gives me a 6 there and a 1 there. So I have completed. Actually, you can complete the pattern multiple times. It doesn't say you can't. Or can you only complete these once? You get to pick 2 dice in a row now, which is normal. Let me double check. Pioneer.
No. Okay, see.
No, that's the Pioneer. That's those ones up there. Have any of us? We haven't hit either. Neither one of us hit that yet, have we? 3 of 3 colors. 3 colors in a row. Or a block of 9. No. Where are those at? What are these called? These are called Flourish Module. Okay. Flourish cards are completed in the shape of the player's board. Make exact 2 colors and all the colors matching 2 different added shaded patterns, but the entire pattern can be located anywhere in the window, but it must be oriented as showed in the card. During score, players reveal their flourish. The player's game points shown for completing the pattern with 2 different... Okay, so it's just you got to complete that pattern. You can't get multiple scoring off of it. Okay. FAQ lookup, because it sounds like every die after the first, but I don't remember. Yeah, that's weird. It is a weird... Player's window has ever found a break in playing that dice placement mistakes. We're going to keep playing it this way. We're playing it wrong. Somebody will let us know in the comments once this video goes live, because that always happens. Right, so that goes there. So you will be first player. So I've completed this one, so I'm going to flip that over so I stop trying to work on that one.
And you still leave everything here and try to work on the other one?
Yeah, that's what I'm pulling. You should be happy with green. You've got a green scorecard there. And you still got to work on these. Don't forget them. You got to work on them too.
What?
Yes, these are the public. These are your private ones. So getting one of each
And
color
I have
in your rows. That's how you're scoring your points. You don't score points any other way but these. That's the only way to score points.
That is
true. That's what she says. That is true. All right. So.
I start? No.
Yeah, and again, if you see 2 that you want, that's what this is for. Like I just did that first round. That's why I got to take 2, is because I activated. Now it is going to cost you 2 stones or crystals or whatever these things are called to do that. These things are a little bit too big in my opinion. Like I don't think they needed to be this big. But I mean, they're glass. So I'm guessing it's wherever they're made, somebody sells these cheap.
I can see myself with a big nose.
I think yeah, you can go to like Hobby
look
Lobby.
yourself there. No, like this, like a mirror, and your nose looks like very big. Look at you, like if it was a mirror.
I don't see me.
Oh my god, you're a ghost!
I'm a ghost. Es un poltergeist.
Fantasma.
Fantasma.
Get one.
You want one or two?
Ay.
Yeah, look at what's in there.
William.
Michael, wait a second. And just too bad at this. I'm married.
Pero I'm not working on this at all. I'm gonna lose.
Tú es luz. Well, yeah, you missed it here, but that doesn't necessarily.
But I'm working on my objective.
You gotta work on both.
That is not possible.
No, it just means that, remember, this can be anywhere on your board. It doesn't.
And these have to be like
anywhere
that.
on the board.
Anywhere on the board.
Yeah, this is for every column
Well, still.
that you accomplish that.
I am so nervous.
You're so nervous. You can buy, yeah, you can buy glass flats in different sizes. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I just think they're too big. Honestly, the little cheap gems that everybody puts in their games, that I've got a whole bag of them, would actually, in my opinion, actually look better with the game because they're red and green and purple, pink, you know, all the different colors. Well, why didn't you put it here so you could complete that? Oh, because you had a 5 purple above it. Never mind. Never mind anymore.
And I cannot have it?
You should, and you can't do the 1 either, because that's the other green is the 1.
Wait, why? If this is anywhere in my window,
but you can't have 2 numbers. And you got a 1 and a 5. Now, again, there are options to re-roll, but it would be on your second turn. And that would be, you wouldn't be able to put it in there.
No.
All right, we'll put it back where you wanted it then. Okay. Okay, so I get 2. I don't have, well, I have green.
Are we gonna change this at any time, or is that what we got and that's it?
This is what we got, and that's it. Oh, and I can't take that green 1. Thanks. Gracias, amor. Gracias. Gracias.
I just don't get the different colors. Like,
What do you mean?
this is complete.
This is a
3
9,
by
a block
3.
of 9. Yeah.
Anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
With the same color? Or what color is
Now,
that?
see, now this is a really weird with that adjacent rule, because look, I got adjacency here, but they're by themselves. So I would have to split up if I ever placed them there.
What?
This is
What color is that?
any color.
And this?
Gray in each column. Each gray in each column counts
With
as 3
any
points.
number?
Doesn't matter. Yeah. So this is 3 points. That's 6 points. That's 9 points. And then each column that is only 1 color, each
It
row
cannot be
in
flipped.
each column.
Has to be.
No, not in those designs. Sorry. This is just no repeating colors in a column, no repeating colors in a row. That's all. So like here, say I don't have a repeating colors.
I am not reading. I have to read.
Yeah,
It's
you gotta read.
important.
Don't look at the pretty colors.
It is important to read. Well,
Oh, it just says a previously placed dice. Okay. The second dice has to be not the previously placed that we placed on the previous round, but any previously placed.
okay.
The other die can be next to any other dice that you previously placed.
Previously in any turn, or
Yeah.
previously.
It just says that you previously placed. It could be any turn.
Whose turn is it to pick?
It's
I think
mine.
it's yours. Yes.
Because I was trying to figure out how would I fill in these holes.
I am liking this, but I'm
Yes,
so
you won't
nervous.
meet all scoring conditions, but it's tactics. If you see you can get the best score conditions or enough. Just that, yeah. That David said you won't be able to get everything. You just want to get if you can get enough.
Most of, most possible.
Most possible. I can't do that. Well, I don't like those yellows at all. Those yellows are not helpful at all. All right, and this one is on the sides. 2 colors on the sides. Which technically the only place I'm going to be able to do that is here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take the yellow and the green.
Oh my god.
Put one there. One there.
Mi turno. Uno.
Sí. Oh, no, that's incorrecto. Un momento, por favor. Un momento.
Three
No.
dice of
I'm going to do
color,
that,
or
and then I'm
three
going
dice
to do
of
glazing
one.
hammer. Reroll all dice in the pool. Gracias. Now I will take you and put you there. You now have a 6 and a 3. Any previously placed makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, un momento. Columns with no repeated colors. Failure. No, not yet.
You've had a couple. That's no repeated. That's no
Yeah,
repeated.
this one is not repeated.
That's
This one
no
is not
repeated. That's no repeated.
No, well. Rows with no repeated colors.
You keep taking all the reds, and I need those.
3 points of red column with
Yeah,
one.
that's what I'm. That's the David. That's the
3
confusion
points per
part.
column with
Is that
one
clarification on every other die?
ion
So every other die to me means
First of
one die you don't have to place
3
next to
die.
them, which would be the first die you draft for the round, and then the next one you would have to. That's the only way that makes sense to me.
I need
Now, let me go
first
to
of
the
3
BGG
dice of one column.
while Audrey is thinking.
First to have
I might
three
have
of
enough
one
time.
color and three- You're saying I'm slow. In one row. No, that's impossible. Oh.
Yeah, the yellow 6 in the corner.
First
Yeah.
to complete a 3 by 3.
Yep. Let me look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
Guess in a previously, so I can do this one. So you got to draw 2? I'm the first player. So I drew
Okay.
1. You had to draw 2.
See,
What
you
is
draw
it?
one. That goes on the round 5 marker.
It's only 10 rounds and that's it? No. No.
Hang on, somebody's asking about extra life and anonymity on Board Game Geeks. Let me reply to them real quick.
Can I draw the dice and roll them? No.
Sí. 4 y 1.
Tú eres el primer player.
All right, hang on. I had to go back about the Sagrada rules. All right, Sagrada, 2017. All right, so we're saying what does it mean by every other? I gather first dice of the game is in the corner or edge, and every other dice after that must be orthogonal or diagonal. So it's saying every other dice besides the first die. Oh, that makes more sense. You're right, because if you read the rules, if you read the placement rules, when placing die on a window, first die, each player's first die of the game must be placed on the edge or corner space. Then it says every other die, meaning every die outside of that first die, must be placed adjacent to another. So every other die from the first die. Wow, I need to learn how to read. See, I skipped an entire bullet point.
So
All right, we're gonna start over. We're gonna start.
No, William, no, don't do that to me.
But we played wrong.
I don't know if maybe
We played completely incorrect, which probably has impacted our gameplay. All right, we'll finish this and then we'll play again. We'll finish this and we'll play again.
No, let's start all over.
No, we'll play. We're almost done this one. We're on round. We only got 5 rounds.
We're halfway.
We're halfway. All right, your choice. Do you want to start over with the right rules or just keep playing incorrectly?
But I want you to see my effort to be completing this one. That is the biggest one.
I see your effort. You can keep this. I'll let you keep that so you can do it again.
I'm not gonna have the luck that I'm having right now.
You may. You never know.
Okay, let's start over again.
Oh, come on. All right, so hang on. We got it. No. We got to count. We got to count the die. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
How many?
1 más, 10. All right. Rest
The
of them all
rest,
going here.
even the gray?
Yeah, there were 4 grays in the bag. Because there's 10 rounds. See, 10 rounds. So there's 10 gray dice. All right. All right.
But I still don't understand.
Okay,
so the first die can be placed anywhere
on the edge
or corner. And the edge, yeah, edge.
And every other die after the first die. See, that's how it should be written. It should be written that way.
Every other day after, that means the second die.
Third die, fourth die, fifth die, sixth die, seventh die. Every other die has to touch.
For me, every other day is
every other die after.
1, 3, 5, 1.
Every other die after the first die. They list the first die as one die. Any die that is not the first die.
So it should not be a different bullet point because that makes a different sentence, and then every other die is
should,
one yes, one no, one yes, one no, one yes.
Every other or every die after, or something. You're right. It should say something like everybody's laughing. How many people have had Sagrada and had this? I guarantee you, if we went to Board Game Geek, I guarantee there's probably a half dozen threads of that. Wow, that's. Where is Mike and Judy when we need them? Because I know they've played this on their channel. Where is Mike and Judy? That's the question. All right, are we good now?
Are we keeping our thing?
Yeah, we'll keep them unless you want an easier one. I'll give you an easier one if you want an easier one.
No, see, I was so happy.
You really want to try that one? That means positioning can be done to set up future plays. You know how some of these things get through books. I'm going to tell you why. And most people, other people have said this. The reason rules get by is because the people that are playing testing, the people that are initially testing it are friends and family or specific types of gamers, or they're being taught the entire game by somebody who has played the game and learned all the rules. So when something small is missing, a minor detail is missing in the rule book, you're going to know because that person's already told you that minor thing because you never read the rule book. Like that's technically the problem, right? And that's one of the reasons why, honestly, when we play games, I read the rules. I teach Audrey, like usually right before we play, a quick teach. And then I'm teaching her as we play because I want to show publishers and show other people that that's a first read of a rule book. And I'm not incompetent. That's just me reading the rule book, and I may have skimmed over a couple paragraphs a couple times. And if I made a rules mistake, that means something in your rule book wasn't outlined clear enough, or there was too much in there and something got like mixed up or convoluted, right? But that is what it is. You guys are doing well. Gracias. It's Marita. Hipólito. Marita Hipólito, I think is what it says. Exactly, they're familiar and don't need references for nuances for beginners. Yeah. Well, that is why you have blind playtesting, but sometimes translation issues come up in games. Yeah, and that's another one. Is translation is real big. Because I can read something now and I'm like, that definitely wasn't in English originally.
Every other.
All right.
Every other.
Yeah, man. I don't know where this was originally made. It says Denmark, so definitely could be a translation thing. Because that's the other thing is what English are they written in? Is it written in British, the Queen's English, or is it written in U.S. English? There you go. Roll them stones.
Who's first? Two. See?
That's me. All right. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna edit this video, or I'm not. I'm just gonna leave the first part in and then just figure it out. Well, technically, this is the only game. I wasn't gonna edit this one. The only ones I'm editing and re-uploading as a replay is the ones where I did multiple games, so that way people can find them. No, you went first. All right, so that has to be on the corner or the edge.
And then every other day.
So you have a purple and
die.
green in the corners, right? You got it.
Or
So then you want, but then you want to look at your second die. What is your second die going to be? Because it has to touch. This first round's like the most important. Color or color? Yeah. See how low you are? It's British. The Queen's English. Color.
Like behavior.
And the S's and the Z's.
Okay. I'm going
So
to
if you do the purple, which is a key, well, or it could be really in one of those other ones, then you have to decide what are you going to put here, right? But it's interno. I'm going to do this one and this one. So I'm going to place that one and place that one. Ha ha! It's beautiful. I'm gray over gray, even though I'm proudly from the USA.
Oh, see, with E or with A?
Oh.
Yep.
Gray. No, see, mine, I interchange gray.
Oh.
I interchange gray. I never know which way to spell it. With the A or the E.
But what I don't like to see is the apologize with an S.
Oh.
I think in British they put
The
S.
S. Yeah, S's make Z sounds. I don't know when a British
No,
they
that's
actually
not
use
the
a Z.
spelling.
Correct. But because apologize has the Z
Apologize.
sound, it's supposed to have the Z sound.
See.
That's why they have the S, because their S's make Z's when it's an I-S-E. Gray and gray interchangeably. David does the same thing. Yeah. I think the only time I really worry whether it's correct is when I'm saying Jean Grey. Because you have to make sure you spell that right because it's a name. For comic books. Oh, okay, so that was your second? All right. Hey, first round, it's 1. All right. All right, see if we can get this right now,
That
guys.
should give us points.
We've had a lot of practice rounds today. This is the second game we've reset because of a practice round, I think. Actually, I guess that's not bad.
I'm
2 out of
now.
2 out of 8 games. All right.
I'm first.
No, I'm first. You went first last time. It's not advantageous to go first every time. Okay, well, I'm doing these things again. Whoops, I gotta flip this back over. So I don't remember. All right, so it has to be somewhere adjacent to one of your other ones. So it's gotta be here, here, or here in my case. So I could do the azul. I do the azul. What could I do? No. I'd be stuck with Miranda. Oh, Rosa. Rojo. Yeah, I'll do the azul. Azul. Para mí. Fresh start, everyone. Still alive. We're doing good. Yeah.
So hang on. Every other die has to be.
Hmm?
Every other die after the first one
Every die that we play
has to be
touching one of your previously played dies.
Is that touching?
Yeah, angle. The diagonal counts, orthogonal or diagonal.
Touching.
Which this kind of ruined me for that. Although I could still do this. Yeah, I could still do gray.
So I cannot put red here because then I cannot put red here.
Or I could kind of blue here.
I can put red here.
Oh, you don't want to put the red up in the...
No, because then... because it is touching.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because then that covers that actual spot. All right, since you did that, I'm going to take the other... Oh, no, I can't take that because there's a 3 in there. So I'm going to re-roll. Gives me a 5, which is better. Ooh, yeah, because that's a 4, so that works. You have morado or morado. Build those stained glass windows. Yes, we will. Same thing's gonna happen. I've got the red challenge. Here, I'll put it up this way so you guys can see my. Oh well, Audrey's got hers down below. I don't know if she can put hers up on the left so you guys can see hers too.
Does this have to be like the way it is, or can be
Well, in your case, it's the same. No, yeah, it has to be this way. It can be anywhere on the board, but it has to be that.
But it has to be that way.
Yeah, it has to be that direction. You can see what your challenges are. Oh, because you have this one here. Yeah, so it's a little bit too early for you to get another purple. Well, no, right here. Put purple there.
See, but
purple,
it was
purple.
working on this one.
Well, yeah, I mean, but now you can do that. Oops, I rotated your 6. Okay, so rounded dice are really nice, right? We love rounded dice for when you're rolling them.
See?
Rounded dice are not nice when they're inside of this because they tap very easily. Yeah, it could be as long as it's next to that one. And then that one goes around too. Okay. 4 y 1. 4 y 1.
Miss first.
Tú es primero. Oh, there's no azul. Necesito un azul. ¿Dónde es mi azul? ¿Por qué es no azul? Necesito azul, por favor. Gracias. And both those purples are 6s.
And when I complete one of these, what? One of these, what? Do I say it? If I complete one of these, or that's
well,
the
these ones, yes, because these are the first one to get this, gets these. These ones are at the end.
Oh, this is only these here are the ones that we have to. I mean, just one of us is gonna win.
Sure. Say it. All right, so I get to do 2, right? Yeah, because you went first. I will take, I think, this one and this. Oh, nope, can't do that. This one. I think. Hang on. No, this one. I think. No. So I can't put a gray there. This one. Nope, can't do that because there's 4. Can't put a 4 there. I might not have wanted this 4. 5 rosa? No, because that messes up my blue. I need a blue. I can't put a 5 rosa there because I have a 5. Put a 5 rosa there. Yeah, maybe I'll do that instead. So this was a 4. 5 rosa. Okay. See, because I need rosas. I need grande rosas. Sagrada comes with where are we at? Oh, there we go. Sagrada comes with little tray to pass the dice around and more than 2-player. And so it's easily bumped. Did not like that little tray. Oh, there's a little tray. I don't have a little tray. Azul están en el biblioteca. Azul está en el biblioteca. And that is the only Spanish sentence I ever learned in Spanish.
Azul, what?
I like the dual layer player board. Yeah, dual layer player boards are nice. I mean, that's the only thing is, like I said, I barely hit her Audrey's red and it flipped over to a 5. Now I might have hit it a little bit harder, but yeah, because I'm kind of dumped there. I mean, it's not easy, but it's possible, right?
These are any color, but has to match the number.
Yes, but you can't place them because you're nowhere near it.
I could hear. But this not the number.
Not the number.
But can I place gray in any other?
Yeah, gray can go anywhere because we're using this.
But it does
particular
not
one.
count as a color.
Yeah, it counts as a different color. Variety. It's just a different color. Some of the other sets have what color? I think this came with purple dye. Yeah, these have purple dye, and there's like directions, like it moves the other dye around.
Ooh.
So that is, what is this one? This one is life. And then Passion is the other one. This one I've heard is kind of hard to get, but there was actually somebody on Amazon that still had it. And this one comes with clear white dice. I forget which one. One of these came as a open item. This one did. So this one actually was supposed to be new from Amazon. It ended up being an Amazon warehouse deal. Oh. All the pieces are there. Box ain't damaged. None of the pieces damaged.
Okay.
It was all still wrapped. Technically, it was all still shrink
Round
wrapped.
3. So I completed this one. So it does not.
That just means you scored at the end of the game. You kind of can't score because the scoreboard's on the back. These you take the card because you've done them. So that's the first player marker. 3, 4. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of gray round. I don't like this one. Ashen equals frosted dice. Oh, ashen is frosted dice. That's the term for frosted dice. All right. So I'm gonna take the 1 morado. Estás aquí. Take. I'm going to take anything, and I'm going to have to take it because of for scoring. Then I'm going to take the gray because gray in every row. Oh no, that'll put gray in 2 columns though, so then I won't get that bonus. This is worth 3 for having in a row. This is worth 5 or 6 for having the whole column. Oh, I've already ruined that here with the 2 purples because my objective ruins that for me on 1 row, which means I'd be best if I could put this in that same row, but I can't unless I re-roll it. Don't want to re-roll it. Let's see, I can do a re-roll. Or would I rather take the 5? No, I'd rather get the points. But I'm losing points. Like, oh, I'm gonna get 3 points, but I'm gonna lose 6. Or I'm gonna lose 3 points by doing that. I gain 3, but I lose 3. So that's not worth it. So I will do this. There. All right. I wonder how the Sagrada Legacy game will be such an issue. Yeah, so we didn't back it because we had never played Sagrada. So I'm like, but we like legacy games. Like, we've not played many, but I'd like to get more legacy games because that's the kind of campaign game I like more than a regular campaign game. All right. And don't forget about the running. When you're first player, don't forget about running with pliers. That allows you to take 2 dice, is what that allows you to do. So if there's 2 dice in there that you know you want, then you run with pliers, and you get to take both dice. Not really need another blue. I mean, blues are going to come out, right, guys? Blues are going to come out.
The first time we didn't have many blues either.
Well, they're all in here. I mean, there's the same number of every color. I just hate getting all the colors so early because you haven't built out far enough on your window to be able to do anything.
I completed this.
Very good. All right, so I get to draw 2. So I guess I'll do the Verde works. I'll put that in there. And then I have a 1 gray, which technically works. Oh, there. Now I have a gray in that row where I wanted it. Gracias. De nada. Con gusto. Siempre y todo. Para mi amor. Es todo es mi palabras. Todo mi palabras, ¿sí?
Todas mis palabras.
Todas mis palabras.
En español.
En español.
Your
Blues are weighted. They fall to the bottom of the bag. Oh, there's the
I
blues.
think so.
Oh, but I get to go first. Oh, and I need a blue. Oh, but I don't need that blue. Oish. Necesito un azul. Necesito un azul de 5. No necesito un 6 o 12. Oish. Technically, I could get away with the 12. Or dos. Not 12. 12 is 12. Yeah, I could get away with it here. So I got those two there. I want the two blues there. I got those two there. I got those two there. Need another verde aqui. 2 is fine there. If I do that, then I gotta get a purple. I've already ruined this row.
This picture is wrong.
That picture's wrong.
I think it says first to have 3 dice of one color or 3 dice of one value.
Yeah, so 3.
I thought one dot.
I didn't even notice that.
I thought it was one dot.
Yeah, I was just counting 3 of a color. I wasn't even counting 3 numbers, but yeah, I don't have 3 of them yet. All right, that's fine. I'll do the 2 blues fine. So I will put that one there. Did I want to do this? No, I'll live dangerously. I'm gonna live dangerously. Sing for the blue dice. Sing for the blues. I got the blue, but I need a cinco.
Uno o dos, do I drew
You get
two.
2. Yeah, you're second, so you get 2. Eesh. I was gonna re-roll that thing. Well, re-roll it and hope that I get a 5. Do I have a backup plan? No, I don't have a backup plan.
How
I did not.
How can I do
make,
this one?
That just means you can place a gray on any color. Colors aren't restricted for gray.
Can that be on a yellow?
Yeah, that white, the blank spots can be whatever color you want them to be.
No, I mean if I take a gray.
No, it doesn't count as another color. Normally, gray cannot go in a color spot. This allows you to put gray on the color spots. That's all.
And how do I do it?
You just do it. You put the gray on the color spot.
Oh, but it has to be on a color spot. It does not. Okay.
Normally, you can only put a color on a color spot.
Yeah.
But this allows you to put the gray on the color spots as well.
But it has to be colored.
No, it can be on any spot.
But it does not count as like
The color.
Yeah,
No.
it does count.
No. I figured that was the easier of the windows, but I guess it has its own difficulties. Remember, you have the option to re-roll too.
No, there.
Okay. I don't want grease. No Karen grease. That's fine. I'll take it. Okay. Tres. Right? Yeah. So, yeah, that row's already ruined, so it doesn't matter. That row is no bueno. Somebody did not properly pay the glassmaker, and his window is no bueno. Okay. It is still not a cinco. And that verde is no cuatro. ¿Por qué? Oh, I was going to do a purple here so I could have 3 purples. That would have been my only row I could have done that in. It's the only row I could have accomplished that one in. But you took the purple. Oh, bueno.
I complete this one.
What's that one? 3 of 3 different colors?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See?
3 dice of 3 different colors. Yeah. Oh no, I had that a while ago. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I had that a while ago.
It should not. You didn't claim it.
I forgot. I had it first. I forgot. Es mío. Gracias. Por favor.
Now you have 4 gray. So it doesn't even count.
No, I didn't have that gray there. There, now I had 3. And then I put the gray.
No, that's not fair.
Gracias.
No.
Gracias.
No.
Con gusto.
No.
Siempre y todo.
No.
Para mi amor.
No.
Okay, you took a die, so it's my turn to take a die. See? See? See?
Ush, Will.
Lord, I don't like any of those. That's no bueno. Swap a gray die and a non-gray die between your window and the public draft pool. So it actually just says from your window in the public draft pool. So to me, that means that it's swapped from either, right? I mean, it says, the picture shows gray and blue there, but it just says swap a gray and a non-gray.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
It doesn't say that the gray has to come from the pool. So I'm actually going to swap this gray for this purple. So that gave me 3 in a row, which completes this. And then I'm going to pay 2 of these so I can re-roll these. Come on, Cinco. Come on, Cinco. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. Woohoo!
Okay.
Papa needs a new pair of shoes.
Riddle.
Google-a-goo.
Riddle.
Google-a-goo. Oh, so wait a minute. I did the swap. Oops, forgot to pay for it. Ew, technically I should have drawn the dice before I rolled those dice. Dang it. So I screwed that up and I don't remember what those dice were.
No.
We'll call it. We're leaving it what it is more. We'll leave it what it is. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
We'll just leave what they are.
No, I mean like you have a, no, I didn't. It was no, not about what you're doing. About like all you have and I don't.
All that I've accomplished. All that I've accomplished in my
even
life.
the one I did for you. If
And
I
that's the
had not
sequel
seen that, then you would not even claim it.
So I actually have an odd number of these little things. So technically, I can't even use this one because he's all by himself.
So the first time you can pay 1, but if you're gonna pay again, you have to pay 2.
Alright, so I'll take a blue 3. Put it. Oh, dang it! I have blue in almost every row too. Oh, and that ruins that row. I don't like any of these dice. Can I not have any of them?
We said, oh, this game for the end is gonna be great because it's easy.
Because it's easy.
It's not easy, but it's nice. I like it.
It's a brain burner. I don't like this. No matter where I put this, it's going to ruin. No matter where I put the gray, it's going to ruin. The only benefit is the grays at least can give me points if I ruin something. Yeah. The gray at least gives me points, and I can't do a swap because I'm out of gems. What is it? But she was working toward that goal, thinking it was still there. Oh, you are correct. He was saying earlier you were trying to do this still, thinking it was still there. Would you have still made the plays that you made if this objective was not there anymore?
So that objective was I was working on something.
When you were laying and you were trying to do 3 of a color, was it because you thought that this objective was still there? If this objective hadn't have been there, would you have gotten that 3rd color that you got? Is that the dice you would have picked? Or is it too late now? You can't remember.
Yeah, I picked, I think, the green one that I was missing to complete that. Thank you! Some games fit with how I think, and this one does that. So less brain burning for me.
Good man, Dave. David, you know what they say, right? Feliz esposa, feliz vida.
Translate that.
They know what that means. Every guy knows what that means.
Feliz esposa, feliz. What if they don't know the words feliz esposa?
They know feliz.
Vida?
They might know vida. I think feliz and vida are 2 easier ones. Let's see if he gets it. You might look it up. All right, so you have to take your 2nd dice, right? It's getting hard now, right? Because it's like, oh, I think you can pass if you don't want to take a die, but then I think you lose points for every space that's not filled.
Oh, no, don't want to do that.
Don't want to do that?
There.
Does it say you can pass? Yeah, each action is optional. Player may choose to pass or perform both actions, only one action, or pass their turn taking no actions. So technically, yeah, you can pass. End game scoring. One victory point for each favor token not spent. Lose one victory point for each open window. So yes, if you do pass, you could possibly not be able to fill up your window. All right, so 3 más rounds. I need you to roll me a 4 on the green, please.
I'm not gonna roll anything for you.
4 on the green. That is not a 4. That is an uno. Can I complete this any other way? If I swap a purple, I can't swap a purple. Dang it. Yeah, I need the green here. Can't do the blue because that wouldn't be 2 different colors. I can't do the 4 red because I got a 4 here. Can't do the 4 red here because I have a red here. Do the 4 blue. That ruins that row and that row from points. Can't do the 1 red because I have a red here. This is amarillo. Can't do that. Can't put a 1 there. Green. Oh wow. Can't do the 1. Could do the 4 blue. That's a wonderful pattern, but it's not one that I need with 2 colors. I think that's all I can take. Well, no, I can't because there's a 4 here, so I can't take the 4 blue. Can't take the 4 red. Can't take the 5 gray. Can't take the 1 red. Wow, I can't put anything there either. I'm not gonna be able to finish this pattern because I can't re-roll the dice. Yeah, the only thing I could do is cost myself points by putting the 4 blue here. Or the 1 green. I can put the 1 green there too. The 1 green wouldn't lose me points over the 1 green there. Okay. Whoops. I'll put the 1 green there. Okay. Good man. Yeah, David says, happy wife, happy life. See. Rojo cuatro. Where would you put the rojo cuatro? I mean, yeah, I could put the red 4 here.
No, I'm gonna put it here.
But I didn't want to do that because I'm still trying to get that green there. I'm hoping I can get a green 4. Do you remember what you did?
See.
Oh, hold the other dice so they don't spin. Yeah, they kind of do that. All right, you can go again. Remember, you can always re-roll the dice if you're not. I
have to pay 2.
2 because there's already 1 there.
Re-rolling is here.
Yep. Doesn't matter. None of those are going to do me any good. I mean, they're going to have to pass or call it luck. 1, 2.
Ay.
So what did you get? Blue. Red 5.
Well, red 5 works here.
Nice. That's the one I wanted. Why can't I have the blue version of this card? Who knows how many 4s you'll get? Probably none. My wife's happy, but I'm still miserable. Ah. Oh man, I'm gonna lose points in another row. It doesn't matter which one I take to put here, the 3 or the 6, because I'm not gonna be able to get. How many of each color was there? Hang on, let me look back in here so we know. There is 10 of each color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're telling me the last 5 dice in here are green. No, there's 2. There's 4. There's 8 dice. 5 of them are green.
What it looks like. No, we don't have many reds either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds. Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why don't I do that? So if there
6,
are
7,
only
8, 3. The last 8 are 4 greens and 3 reds.
Where are the yellow ones?
Oh yeah, where are the yellow ones? Oh, you're not going to pull them all. You put 10 of each in here. We don't pull them all before the end because there's 10 times each color.
Right.
Plus
So
4.
how many are left? No, there are many left.
There were 54 total. Yeah, there's 54 total dice. You're not going to use 54 because each of us only does 20. So there'll be 14 left.
So you need
It's mine. I have to take a die. I don't like either one of them. Neither one of them make me happy. No for this. No matter what, I'm ruining that. But if I put a gray there, I'd ruin the column. All right. Oh, but actually, hang on. If I'm going to ruin the column, the gray at least gives me more points. Because gray counts every single one that's in there, in that column. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. All right. Oh, but you get to go first. Audrey gets to go first. That is not a cuatro. ¿Por qué tú no roll cuatro? I don't know how to say roll. Roll the
I
R's.
don't know how to say wrong.
Roll the dice.
Lanzar, but lanzar?
Lanzar.
Tirar, lanzar los dados.
I just noticed in the rules you can't place the same color or number next to each other. That's a little tough. Oh yeah, you can't place the same letter or number. Yeah.
Later.
Missed that part earlier. My resolution is low, so oh yeah. So you couldn't see the dice. We try to zoom in. See, that's the one thing I haven't done yet is got a green screen, and because this isn't a 4K camp, well, it says it's 4K, but I've heard it's very bad 4K, and I'd have to get 2 new capture devices that would do 4K. The benefit of that is then we could do the zoomy things, maybe in the future. So I could take 2. I do not like that 3 green. Well, it's fine because I can put it here. And I don't know if another green's going to come out. No amarillo. Oish. If no amarillo comes out, I'm screwed. I'm going to lose a point. Well, it's only 1 point. But I won't get the... Do you still get the bonus if a row's not completed?
No, because it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
It just says a row with no repeated colors. So technically...
Then I can win here because...
I don't know. I'll look it up to see if it says it has to be a completed row or a completed column. I'll have to look that up. All right, so I'll do this one. And I'll do this one, which ruins that row for me, or that column for me. And then you get the last die, if you can place it. Not your fault. It was perfect earlier, but this game just isn't streaming as high for me. Huh. That's weird. Incomplete rows don't count, if I recall, but poor memory here. All right, so let me see here. Scoring objective. So players may gain points for each card multiple times, row column based. Only score for completed rows or column, no open spaces. All right, so I need an amarillo. With everything I've got, necesito un amarillo. And I needed to roll to not be a 1 or a 2.
I'm not keeping in mind the numbers.
You're good.
I thought the
Oh,
numbers.
no, you're not.
But
Violation, you have to remove them all. Oh man, hold on. Oh. We're gonna have to do a take 3. No, we're not doing a take 3.
her diagonally does not matter.
Diagonal doesn't matter. It's only the die must match a color and the valuation. Dice may never be placed orthogonally adjacent to one of the same color.
Or number?
Or number.
No, does it say or number?
Yes, dice may never be placed orthogonally adjacent to the die of the same color or the same value. Dice misplacement. If a player's window is ever found to break any of the placement restrictions, that player must immediately remove dice of their choice from their window until all restrictions are obeyed. These dice are out of play and any resulting open spaces will count against their score. So you have to make this valid. That was a lot of 6s. And you want to hope that you make it valid without breaking anything else, because if you take, oh, you're going to lose this.
I'm going to lose everything.
I'll let you keep that because you did do it first. You just did it illegally. She has a bunch of 6s. Yeah, Audrey kept taking all the 6s. I don't know why. She was going all 6s.
I didn't even
go
for the 6s. I was going for the colors.
That's half the game. All right, so to make this valid, this die would have to go.
I'm gonna cry.
And this die would have to go. You would have to lose these 2.
And we go back to 1s.
Yeah, you'd have to remove those 2. I'm trying to make it where you keep the most, or you'd have to remove these 2. So your choice is remove these 2 or these 2. That'll keep it valid, right?
Which 2?
These 2 or these 2.
These 2 or these 2.
Technically, actually, you can remove these 2 as well. Just you basically can't have two of them right next to each other.
No, because
you remove these 2.
Oh, they would not be.
Oops. Well, that solves your problem.
Maybe
so these 2, or these 2, because then you won't have 2 together.
I think, but the problem is here. Here is where I have this pattern and this one. So
you
this
lose,
is still
you
going
lose that
to.
one no matter what. And just set them off to the side. Okay.
Let's check yours.
It is still your turn to draw a die, though. Mine are good. That's what's been taking me so long, is I've been like, okay, where's this number? Where's this number? I'm like, oh, I can't take the 1, can't take, I've been going to every single one. Man, still having, yeah, Joseph says, still having fun. See? See? All right. Not sure why I have gigabit service. You know why? Because you have gigabit, but remember, they don't guarantee that, because if you have 5 devices, that means each device gets 200 megabit. No, that's not how that works, right? You don't give me 200 per device not using it. You give me all the bandwidth, and if I have 2 devices using it, then you split that bandwidth. You checking them all? All right.
See, this is valid, right?
That's valid. Okay. All right. Be now. Oh, got some amarillos. No verde. No verde. I get to go first. I was sad until I realized I get to go first. So I can use 3 or 4. Can I borrow one of your little glass pieces, please?
No, gracias.
Okay. Look.
Oh, no.
Tu eterno.
I messed up here so bad. I cannot place a 3
Well,
here.
but you're not going to be able to fill up anyways.
But I can reroll.
On your second draw, yes.
Wait, so...
On your first draw, you're going to have to draw something. Second draw, you can reroll.
So I'm going to draw this one and place it here.
Okay. Now it's your second turn.
It's legal, right?
So,
Now on my second turn, I want to see if I can put something different than 3. So I reroll everything?
something otra tres. And she rolls dos más tres y dos. Put the dos there.
No, because there is a dos here.
Oh, then you can put the tres, the gray 3 can go there.
But
Gray,
then...
well, you're not going to get any more dice. That's your last die.
Well, yeah.
Because remember, you had to take 2 out. And then... Oh!
Did you miss that for yourself?
I needed it to be a 3. That's why I left it in there, because I knew you couldn't take it. I didn't think about you re-rolling the dice.
So you needed this one? No, because it's
No,
gray.
I needed this to be a 3, and it was a 3. And you couldn't use it, so I left it in there. I forgot you could re-roll.
Oh.
I can't place that there. I can't place anything in there. That's it. Se acabó. All right. Now we need to score this train wreck. And while we are scoring, so we're going to do the giveaway for a copy of Sagrada and the Glory expansion. Expansión de Glory. I refreshed the screen earlier. Hang on. Gotta get back to it. There we go. Custom. There we go. Start the giveaway. There you go. All right. So you guys got 2 minutes. Same verse as the first. Exclamation point. Para los niños. To be entered in to get a copy of Sagrada y Expansión de Gloria. It's a proper name, so technically.
Gloria.
No, it's proper name because that's the name of the expansion. They're not going to change it for Espanol. It's proper. All right. So we got Will y Adri y Sagrada. All right. So we're going to do objective 1, 2, 3. Private 1, 2, 3. What were these things called? Pioneer.
¿Qué es Pioneer?
The ones with lightning bolts. Is that everything? Is that all we scored? So here
This
we go.
one? Oh, this one comes.
Oh, and then minus, and then empty. All right, so I get a -1 for my empty. You get a -2 for your empty. Yeah, public, private, flavor. Okay, flavor tokens left. I forgot I got flavor, so I got uno para mi flavor. Okay, mi sabor. Okay, so objective number 1, 5 for each column with variety. So 5,
1, 2, 3,
10.
15.
You have 3 columns with variety?
1, 2, 3.
Nice. I have 1, 2. Oh, I have 2. 15 to 10. All right. 6 for each row with variety. I think I ruined all my rows. I did. I ruined every one of my rows.
I did too.
3 points for every gray in a column. 3, 6, 9.
3, 6.
Oh, with one or more.
Huh?
Oh, it's
3
one or
points
more.
per
It's not
column.
each. See, I did that earlier because remember I took that one die and so I'm going to get the gray because I'll get more points. No, it's each column with the gray. So
No.
3, 6, 9, 12.
6.
I thought it was per because they showed 2. They shouldn't have even shown 2. There was no point to show 2.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You get 3, 6. All right. So my private is Shades of Red. Some values on all red die. So I have 10. So that's where those 6s come in handy. If you for your shades
16.
of green,
Yeah, but
you want to get the high
I didn't
number
have any green there.
Well, you kept taking all my red. Would you say 16?
16.
Oh, okay. Very good. Pairs. So I have this one here. So I did accomplish that. So I get 4 for that one. Okay. So I get 4 for completing that one.
You have more.
You only count it once. It's just for completing it. So I got 4. Opposites, I don't think I accomplished this because I was trying so hard here. I tried here. I don't have anywhere else where I have 2 beside each other, right? No. All right, so I didn't get that one. So that's -4. All right, so you're this one. Did you accomplish that one?
No, I was
So
trying.
-4. And did you accomplish this one?
No, I was trying.
-7. All right, Pioneer cards. I've got 1 for 3. And you've got 2 for 6.
And 2 for 6.
All right, flavor tokens. You have no flavor token. All right, calculator time. Calculator tiempo. Calculator tiempo. Tiempo. Let's see. What do we do? I'm not the score the wreck. Score the train wreck. Good luck all. They do talk in the rules about how they explain the score picture conventions. Score pictures conventions. Oh, wait a minute. We didn't need to do that. There's a score. There's a scoring board on the back of the board. We didn't need to do
No,
this.
we can just add.
Technically, I guess we always want to do this, and then it's recorded for posterity purposes. Because really, next year we need to do that. Next year we need to be better about keeping track. So then we can make a video on YouTube and tell people how good or bad each of us was. Because for some reason,
But
people
this
like
one would be. I don't like that this is on the back of this. Because then.
that. Well, yeah, but you
this
don't need
is
those anymore.
anymore, but then
Yeah,
you
but
cannot track.
what we'd have done is we'd be like, okay, this objective, okay, I got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, you got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You still need to do math.
Well, no, well, yeah, okay. Either way. Okay, 10, 12, 10, 4 minus 4 is 0, 3, 1 minus 1 is 0, so that's it.
36.
Did you add that one? Don't add that one. So 10, 12, 10, 3.
3?
Yeah.
35.
All right, so 35. I was doing some of it in my head, sorry. 15, 6, 16, -4, -7, +6, -2.
30.
30. Ooh, 30 to 35. So just barely. But now we know how to play. Now we know how to play. All right, so let's go ahead and figure out who are you? Who is the winner of the Sagrada Con Glory Expansion? Pick one winner. Winner, chicken dinner. David Brown wins the Sagrada and the Expansion. Congratulations, David. All right, now if you did not win that and you would like to have an ability to win that, then of course, big giveaway box will contain a copy of Sagrada and the Glory Expansion. Just go ahead and click those links. Donate. What else?
And make the niños happy.
Make the niños happy. All right. We appreciate you guys. See? And kind of talk no more. Appreciate you guys from coming out.
Thank you very much.
We will be back tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. If you haven't gone out, you guys can go out to Instagram. Instagram will tell you what we're playing when. I did post it all out to Instagram. If you're on Twitter or Facebook, we of course will push the repost out there so you guys know. Or wait a minute, you can just go to our scheduled live stream tab and it shows you. But I'm going to go over it anyways. All right. So 8 o'clock is Pencil First. So we're going to do Skull Hollow. That's going to be a live stream giveaway. And we're going to do Delicious. That's going in the bundle. And then 10:30, we're doing the OP. So this is a big one. We are doing Smash Up Disney. That's going to be a live stream giveaway. But then Sorcerer Arena is going to be in the big donation bundle. You're getting Sorcerer's Arena and both expansions. So that's a pretty big one. We don't even have the new expansion yet. You know. 2:30 Plaid Games. We're going to do Quirky Circuits. That's going to be a live stream giveaway. And then we're going to do Familiar Tales. For Familiar Tales, I said if we meet a goal on game day. So if we can get to 1733, then I will throw a copy of Familiar Tales into the big donation giveaway. Plaid Hat didn't provide us with that. Right now, it looks like it's about a $65-ish game on Amazon. Might be able to get it cheaper, but then I might have to pay shipping. So yeah. So if we can hit that 1733 tomorrow, then we will do a Familiar Tales. And then 6 o'clock is the drunken stream, where by that point I'm going to be wanting to drink some cervezas. And we're doing Gambling Games, Tiny Epic Zombies. That will be a live stream giveaway. And Tiny Epic Dungeons. That is going to be in the donation bundle giveaway. So that is everything. That is all that is happening mañana. It was fun. Don't need to win anything. Happy to give instead. Gracias, Joseph. Tu es the bestest. All right, guys. David start at 8 p.m. Yep, we will hopefully be up at 8 p.m. If we're running late, somebody give us a call. But that's it, guys. We appreciate you for coming out. We appreciate anybody who's watching the video. We appreciate all the donations so far. But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.